What is going on, Team Acne, family, and friends of the channel? Welcome to another video. Today, as you've seen in the title, we're talking about the absolute worst things that we've ever tried to get rid of our acne with. Specifically, I'm going to talk about what I've done, my top 3 worst things that I've done, and then I'm going to go into you guys. I actually polled you on Instagram and said, what are the worst things that you have done, the most severe things you've tried, and I'm going to read some of the best ones there. And the purpose of this video, obviously, don't try these things. So I guess it's preventative to show you that these are not good things to do, but also it's just to have a little bit of a laugh. And we're not laughing at people who have acne. Obviously, we are people who have or have had acne. So we're just having fun with ourselves. It's good to, I feel like with insecurities, to laugh about it every once in a while. Not in a mean or negative way. Don't make fun of people, but making fun of yourself sometimes in a jestful way is good, man. So here we go. I'm gonna go with my top 3. I wrote them down so I didn't forget, like, how goofy am I? Okay, so the first one, and probably top number 1 most severe thing I've ever done, is I actually had like a bunch of cysts and I was trying to get them out of my face, and I was like, all right, I tried popping with my fingers. It's not working, but syringes pull blood out. Maybe I can get a syringe, put it in my cyst, and pull the plunger back and remove the cyst that way. It all made sense to me at the time. Like, it really, I mean, I don't know. It made sense. I was like, this is foolproof. It's going to work. I really thought it was going to work. My friend, his name was Brandon, and he had diabetes. And so I was like, okay, man, let me get some of your diabetes syringes. I think this is going to work. And those things are like really, really thin. I guess they're like a different type of syringe than like an actual blood syringe or something like that. And I tried it. I put it in my face, got it actually in, and I tried to pull on it, and nothing came out. And I don't know if it would work with like a bigger syringe. Maybe it was just so small, and the stuff I was trying to pull out of my zit was so thick it wasn't pulling out. Let's move on. The next one was, this was pretty bad. So you guys probably done this too, actually. So originally, before I like kind of figured out different ways to pop my zits, which again, you probably shouldn't be popping your zits. You should probably let them just do their thing and then have them just naturally come out while you're like in the shower or whatever it is. Like while you're sleeping, they'll kind of rub out naturally. But I took tweezers. And I'm sure some of you guys have tried this before. And so like what I would do originally was I would take the tweezers and I would like pinch it with the end of the corner of the tweezer and then rip off the top of my skin, and then like with that new hole made, squeeze it out. So that's already bad because obviously the hole that you're making with that is imperfect. It's also like a line. It's not like a hole. It's because, you know, like the tweezer is like a long horizontal thing. And then I got to the point where probably more of the girls will know what the hell I'm talking about than guys, but there's tweezers where they're like scissor tweezers and they're for like perfecting your eyebrows and stuff. And so they're kind of like just like really tiny scissors. And so I would just go around snipping the tops of my zits. It never made anything better. It always made things take way longer to heal. There's like a giant hole, so now it has like a scab on it. But I don't know why. I just kept doing it. I kept doing it. I'm sure some of you guys relate. So if you relate, let me know. And then the last one. This one probably doesn't sound as severe as those other two, but it absolutely was. So I would get to a point where I would be popping my zits, and you know, like some you can tell you're like, okay, I am literally, it hurts really bad, but I'm just like 1% pressure away from it actually popping. And so you just kind of force it a little bit, and then you're like, you know, sometimes it actually works and you get the white and pops and stuff. But sometimes you think that you're at that point. You think you're right about to get to the point where it's finally going to pop and release. And so you're like, okay, I'll push a little harder. And then it doesn't work. And then that's usually where we kind of go, okay, I have a really red face now. Maybe it's even bleeding. No white has come out. It hasn't popped yet. It's not ready. And we move away. I remember a few times I was like pretty aggressive. I was kind of like angry dude about my acne sometimes. And I would be doing that. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm not even going to tell myself to stop. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much pressure I'm putting on it, I'm literally going to push as hard as I can, as long as I need to, until it happens, no matter what. No regrets. And so I do that. And I'd sit there and I'd just be like, like just pinching as hard as I possibly can. And then eventually I'm like, this literally is not going to work. It's really not going to work. And then what would happen is that cyst would grow like 3, 4, 5 times as big the next morning. And it would also be red and then purple too, because I'd literally bruise the skin. Like it literally just be like as if you were just pinching your skin anywhere on your body. It would just get really bruised and purple. but add that on top of the cyst. So wasn't doing anything good for myself, but those are my top 3. Now that I look back at them, I'm like, what was I thinking? What? I had a friend who would actually take a hot knife, and this is kind of crazy. And my friend would actually heat up a knife in the fire, like on stovetop, and then he would dig the cyst out. So as he was cutting it out, it would also like cauterize it. And he would do it on his body acne, so like you wouldn't have to walk around with it like showing and stuff. But he would show me the wounds that came from it. I was like, that's not good, bro. That's not good. But we all get into some crazy like mindsets when you're all alone at night. It's midnight and you're staring at your face for too long, 2 inches away. So I want to read the ones that you guys have written out. There's some really funny ones in here, and there's one that I really want to get to. So I'll do that one last. But so a couple of them are pretty simple. Popping it, okay, smashed aspirin with lemon juice. I've never even heard of that one. This one is pretty gnarly though. Put my period on my face. What? Gnarly. I washed my face with hand wash and tried Pecora Better Type mask. So hand wash, that's pretty gnarly. Rubbing alcohol, that's terrible. I bet that was painful. You like hand sanitizer. I could see people using hand sanitizer, just like getting their face completely red. Toothpaste all over the entire face. That's bad, because I've heard the toothpaste thing before. It never worked. Never worked for me. I tried the toothpaste thing before, and it would always make it burn really red, and keep it on overnight, right? Like that's the thing. But it's putting it on your whole face. That's pretty hardcore. Rubbed crushed garlic on my face. Ice cubes to reduce inflammation. This girl. On the original post, this girl said, "I did the cum mask for mine." And I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before, but there's like a rumor thing that if you put cum on your face and then you let it dry, that somehow helps pull bacteria out or help your acne somehow. This girl said, I also did the cum mask. So I guess it's not just like an anomaly. Multiple people have done this. I haven't done it, in case you're wondering. How do you even do that, right? Like, if you don't have a boyfriend, right? Like you just got to ask somebody. How does the semantics of that one play out? I don't know. Hey, can you come on my face? Can you come on my face? Nothing sexual. I just need okay, moving on. Hey, that's a good acne product. I'm going to come out next year with that. Butter knife, gnarly. Cut it with a knife, but it didn't work. Now I don't have acne, but back then I did that. This one's gnarly. I tried perfume thinking that it would neutralize the acne. That probably hurt really bad too. I can't even imagine that. This one is pretty funny. Stuck a needle in my face from an elect Obama pin. I just think it's funny too that like it's not just the needle. You also specified the fact that it was from an election pin. Like you can remember the exact utility of it. Those things are thick too. Like those pins have to pierce clothings. Woo! It probably did not work out too well. You probably regretted that in the morning. And everything else is just kind of like simple stuff like toothpaste again, or didn't go to the doctor. And actually that best one that I was talking about was the cum mask one. When I saw that, I was just like, oh, gnarly. And she put a bunch of puke emojis and stuff. But yeah, so there we go. I just wanted to have a little fun with you guys. Give you guys a little something relatable. I'm sure tons of you guys have tried a lot of these things. If you have tried any of these things, let me know in the comments below. And if you've tried anything that we didn't mention in this video, I would love to hear about it. Again, seriously, it's a way that all of us can kind of like get a little relief off our chest. If we are going through acne right now, it's something that we can come in and we all can kind of relate and feel like there's not a judgment zone here, and we can share it, and it's just kind of funny and stuff. So again, just something to laugh about here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got a lot of other videos coming. One of the next videos that I'm going to do is going to be another Does This Cause Acne episode. So if you guys have any questions about a specific thing causing acne, leave those in the comments below. Like for example, does, fruit sugar cause acne? Or does sleeping, out in the wilderness cause acne? Like any sort of factor you can think of, leave that in the comments below, and I might use that in the next episode. Usually use about 3 to 5 topics. So leave those in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. We're going to build this huge community. Give it time. It does take a bit of time to make a channel grow, but we are going to do it. Consistency is key, and that's what we are going to have here. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember, you are not alone. You are beautiful, and you are part of Team Acne. I'll see you guys in the next video.